at the end of the second hour, but then again, we have to because we're so limited. So normally when we do this once a year today special, I like to spend a lot of time. Yeah. But if we run out of product,
there's not a lot we can do.
all I do is torment people if we run out of product. Nothing like talking about something on air that I don't have any left. So we've done our best, and we'll make sure that we'll have at least enough until probably between 11 and 12 o'clock. That's when I see us running out. But we'll do an abbreviated airing. We planned on spending about 35 or 40 minutes at the end of the second hour. Right. We'll probably spend about maybe 20 or 25 minutes.
Well, actually, I'm not going to complain or moan because after the lunchtime show, I didn't even think we would have a presentation of our second today's special, the turmeric, because so many people ordered this with the circulation and vein support. We have but a few now to go around, so I think we only have about 10 minutes here. Turmeric is something that, as Andrew's mentioned, has gained a lot of momentum in recent years. It is a wonderful ingredient that can do so much. The word soothe and soothing springs to mind, not just in things like our joints, but also if you go back many, many years to other areas of our body like our liver, our digestive system. There's a lot to get into with this. I want to show you the pricing. Again, today and today only, really affordable for a significant improvement in quality of life. 30 caps, 60, 120, 240, 360. This is not inexpensive at $189.90. That's what you normally spend. Today, it's $99.90. That saves you $90. I heard Andrew say something earlier, and it was important because I would want to know this if I was at home. Andrew, the cost of the ingredients continues to go up. So for you to maintain these prices is difficult to do.
Well, but what often happens is the efficiencies with which we produce things, and some things we produce all entirely ourselves, those efficiencies allow us to reduce the cost on certain products. Certainly that's the case with CoQ10. CoQ10 is not something we make, it's made for us, but the cost of CoQ10 has gone down dramatically over the years, and I think we're part of the reason that we've been able to drive the cost down on CoQ10, on things like acetyl L-carnitine. Turmeric is a very expensive standardized extract, but you can get the most expensive standardized extract of turmeric, and that in and of itself is not sufficient to have a good turmeric product. Yes. In fact, if all you took was the best standardized extract of turmeric, it would just be an okay product. Because unfortunately, turmeric in its raw, natural, extracted form. So you take turmeric and you extract it, so 95% of that turmeric, almost 100%, 95% are the curcuminoids that deliver the protective benefits, the soothing benefits to your joints, the protective detoxifying benefits to your liver, the supportive benefits to your brain, to your digestive system. Those curcuminoids are 95% of the extract, which sounds incredible. It sounds wonderful. But those curcuminoids are really poorly absorbed from the human digestive system. Wow. What little we absorb is relatively rapidly cleared from the human digestive system. So in order for turmeric to really work, you have to figure a way to get it into the body and to get it into the body and help it stay there. And the way that's accomplished with my product and has been proven, scientifically proven, and also traditionally proven. Because if you go back to India, where we've known epidemiologically, you look at studies of large populations and you look at the health associated with certain behaviors, the behavior of consuming turmeric has all sorts of health benefits associated with it. But how do the Indians in India, how do they manage to get the benefits of turmeric if turmeric is inherently poorly absorbed? Well, if turmeric is complexed with fat, turmeric becomes highly absorbable. That is what we've done. We take the most important fat in your liver and your brain, phosphatidylcholine, an important phospholipid, and we complexed our turmeric with the most important phospholipid in your liver and your brain. And that makes turmeric not a little bit more absorbable, try 30 times more absorbable, 3,000% more absorbable. So that's what we've done. I've mentioned before, there's another methodology for enhancing the absorption of turmeric. It works. It's with this black pepper, piperine extract. The only reason I chose to not do that is because I thought an extract of black pepper could be potentially irritating to sensitive stomachs. Also, my real concern is it also involves itself in the metabolism and the absorption of certain drugs and medications.
Yes.
And I didn't want any of my supplements to have to come with any kind of a warning in that regard. So we chose the natural way, which is complexing it with the most important fat for your liver and your brain, and that's phosphatidylcholine.
It's funny because I did this before the show, if you Google turmeric and you look at the long list of benefits that people see from it, it will drive you wild. Turmeric, as Andrew said, is very important in terms of the form. Getting it in the right form, delivering the maximum benefits is so important. If you would like to try turmeric and you know somebody that's talked about turmeric, this is your day to do it. I know from being on HSN previously, turmeric is one of those ingredients that people swear by and live by. I want to let you know, we are now down to hundreds, not thousands. It's the lowest price ever. Yes, we know, definitely it is, but it's also the best day to say, I'm gonna do something for me. I'm gonna treat myself to better health in the new year. So many of us, we live and breathe all these advertisements and commercials and people saying this and doing this, but the reality is so many times we're let down. With Andrew's products, they are designed to deliver. So in terms of options, this is what we've got.
They're designed to thrill you. And I revel in the good reviews, but I take the bad reviews to heart. And I've made products that got bad reviews. Yeah. My Secure Meal Replacement was a little over 2-star product 20 years ago.
Right.
But I changed it. I look at the reviews as constructive criticism because my goal is to make perfect products. So a product like this is almost 95% positive reviews.
But Andrew, so many people, and not to speak ill of anybody else, but a lot of people look the other way when you see reviews, and that's not something that as a consumer we appreciate.
No, but I'm just not wired that way. I could read 500 incredibly wonderful positive reviews, and I'll read one bad review, and that's I should probably talk to a therapist about that. But I'll read the one bad review, and I'll want to understand and figure out what I can do to eliminate it.
And that's the difference.
And the savings is best pricing ever. We've never done this as a Today Special. This is not part of our annual rotation of Today Specials. It will probably be a Today Special in 2020, but perhaps not in January. Glucosamine chondroitin normally is in January.
Yes.
So this might be another year and a half before we do this as a Today Special.
We have over 1,000 people placing orders. Not everybody that's calling in tonight is going to be able to get all that they want. I know that what we've got is what we've got.
Well, we have a bit more capsules. We had about 5 million capsules set aside extra to even out, balance sizes and things like that. We're already through half of those capsules.
Can't believe it.
So we're going to have enough to last until, say, 10 p.m. I know there's a tremendous hold and we're very busy, but don't worry, we'll have enough of this till 10 p.m. It will be absolutely gone sometime right around after that.
The savings are significant, which is why people are buying circulation and vein support. Obviously, that is getting an abbreviated presentation the next hour. You've got to have circulation and vein support. And then with turmeric, if you get the large size of the turmeric, you're going to get $10 off. So it's worthwhile getting the combo. Bear in mind, we have flex pay as well. If you don't want to wait, you can always go on hsn.com. It's really easy to do, even if you're on your phone, even if you don't have the app. If you just go to your browser and go to hsn.com there, you can instantly check out. We'll make sure you get basically to the front of the queue, front of the line, so you do not miss out on this. Turmeric is intriguing. It's a curiosity that a lot of people are excited to try.
Well, turmeric, you almost can't read a scientific journal, you can't read a health magazine, you can't read sometimes newspapers even talking about it, that the benefits, even the, last night I was going through the research and Muriel was like sitting at the table and I was just sitting on the sofa going through the research and I was like going, kind of like, oh my goodness, like what the heck? That the volume of new research, and I was just looking at the stack of recently published research, that there's stacks and stacks and stacks of research if you go back the last 10 or 15 years. But the quantity of interest, the interest that's now being focused on turmeric is incredible, is impressive. From all our internal organs, from our liver to our pancreas to our gallbladder to our digestive system, because interestingly enough, turmeric and its protective benefits tend to be concentrated in the tissues of our digestive system.
I didn't know.
Which is a wonderful thing. To our eyes, I read 2 incredible studies on the benefits of turmeric to our eyes. And of course, the benefits we've talked about the brain, we talked about the liver before, but I think if you read the reviews, probably 75, 80% of the commentary in the reviews pertain to our joints. Because turmeric was initially exciting in terms of its benefits to our joints, its soothing benefits to our joints. It's not a drug, it's not an anti-inflammatory, but it does exert a soothing effect on our joints. Also, there was great science I was reading about. I talk about berberine when I talk about cinnamon. Berberine is an extract that not only can help with our blood sugar levels, but can help with the balance of our lipid levels. And turmeric is in some ways related. It's also a root, as is berberine, barberry root. But turmeric also exerts supportive benefits in terms of our blood lipids as well. So you have to look long and hard to find something in your body that turmeric doesn't seem to exert a beneficial or supportive benefit. And it's not a drug, it's not a medicine, it doesn't come with warnings, because it's not a hot spice that, I mean, if you open the capsule, I mean, you could open the capsule and you could sprinkle it, Muriel will sprinkle it into egg whites. When she makes egg white frittata, it looks like we used egg yellows. Like the yolk of the egg with its cholesterol things.
Color.
And it's a natural color. But it's not a, if I were to taste it, it's not a spicy hot spice. I couldn't do that with red pepper or things like that. But it's a mild spice, so you don't have to worry about it irritating your stomach. So a lot of people are concerned and worried about that turmeric's going to upset their stomach. It's just the opposite with turmeric. It tends to be supportive and soothing and comforting to the digestive system.
You see, I know this may sound silly at this stage, but being with Andrew, talking with Andrew, spending time with Andrew, I am now so picky and fussy about it. I won't buy, if there's a product that Andrew makes, I won't buy any other brand. Because I know Andrew behind the scenes, and I know that whether it's the Turmeric Today Special or the Circulation and Vein Support Today Special, what goes into it is the best. There's nothing bad, no fillers, no lubricants, no additives, no artificial this, artificial that. It's the highest grade, highest quality. So turmeric, we've seen various forms, right? We've seen various different options out there in the market. I won't buy any other than Andrew's, because I know what's in this is going to give me maximum benefit. You talk about soothing joints, yes, liver, digestive support. We're talking for hundreds and hundreds of years throughout the world. This has been an ingredient that people have raved about. So if you'd like to try this, we'd love to have you on board. Obviously, we're excited to see so many people saying, yes, I want a better 2019 than 2018. Improving the quality of our lives at affordable prices. Andrew said earlier that today's specials allow for something special. It allows for a volume of product that allows us to bring it down to a price that really is extraordinary. Look at the 360. If you take one a day, this is going to be fabulous. Normally, it's just shy of $200.
And that's typical dosage. One a day, at most two. It's a product that I read a review earlier, 2 reviews earlier from someone who both of them were taking 8 capsules per day.
Oh, wow.
I guess their doctor had recommended that, but that's not, you don't have to do that unless there's some specific recommendation. At 1 or 2 capsules per day, that's what most people are doing, and that's the positive reviews we're getting on the product. So again, it's not dangerous, it's entirely natural, there's no side effects. It's not a drug, it's not a medicine. And it's an opportunity to get something that's typically very expensive. Even at our great pricing, it's not inexpensive, but today it becomes affordable for everyone, I think.
And gentle on your stomach in every which way. So many people worry about that, and you don't need to worry with these. No, and folks, our producer Steve just let me know, okay, this size, that's the 3rd size in. If you're looking for the 120, that's very popular today. Then again, so is the 240 and the 360.
Well, the 360 is probably about 60% of the orders. The 360 is always the largest size rather is always, it's over 60% of the orders is the large size. But we know that, so we planned for it. But we still will, this will be running out. So, and even circulation vein support, the 720 capsule supply, that also is over 60% of the orders. So, I mean, people identify the savings. That's the most efficient and affordable product we produce is that large size. Also, another thing, it is the most environmentally sound way to get that product. That's 1 delivery for a year if you get both of these Today Specials. 1 delivery, both products come to you. If you got 60-day supplies, you're going to be getting